Hey everyone, Chris here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a January wrap-up. Now, for this wrap-up, I'm basically going to be just talking over stats. I go into depth about the books in my recent reads, so I see no reason to retread that ground here. So in the month of January, I completed 31 books, with 4 being rolled over from 2020. I read 6,201 pages, which averages out to about 200 pages a day. I listened to 143 hours, 15 minutes, and 29 seconds of audiobook, which averages out to about 4.6 hours per day. I had 1 5-star book, 22 4-star books, 6 3-star books, 2 2-star books, 0 1-star books, and I did DNF a book. That book is not counted in my books completed, so it is 31 books that I completed in January plus the 1 DNF, which I did not count, because to me, if I DNF'd it, I didn't finish it. So it does not count towards my completed books number. For genres, I read 1 contemporary, 21 fantasy, 8 mystery, and 1 sci-fi. The format of these books was 1 ebook, 16 physical books, and 15 audiobooks. For intended audience, I read 6 adult, 5 YA, and 20 middle grade. The shortest book I read came in at 182 pages and was Wayside School Beneath the Cloud of Doom by Louis Sachar. The longest book I read came in at 543 pages and was Hollowpox by Jessica Townsend. The shortest book I listened to came in about 5.5 hours, and that was The Secret of the Whitestone Gate by Julia Nobel. And the longest audiobook that I listened to came in at about 19 hours, and that was Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. I had 1 5-star book this month, and I would like to kind of highlight the 5-star books I read since they were obviously my favorite. So that was From the Desk of Zoe Washington by Janae Marks. In that book, we follow Zoe, who has just turned 12, and she ends up getting a letter from her dad, Marcus. Well, her birth dad, Marcus. And he's been in prison her whole life, so she's never met him. For her, her dad is her stepdad. So she's completely surprised when she gets this letter, and she ends up writing him back, and they start to communicate via letters, and she kind of keeps it from her parents because some of the things in Marcus' letter make her realize that this isn't the first time he's written her, and she has no idea why her parents would have kept that from her. During the correspondence, she asks why he's in jail, and he explains that he's in there for murdering a woman, but that he didn't do it. This kind of rocks Zoe's world as far as she's concerned. At that point, if you're in jail convicted of a crime, you did it because innocent people don't go to jail. This leads her to kind of looking into things and realizing that sometimes innocent people do end up in jail for crimes they didn't commit, and it makes her wonder whether Marcus is telling the truth. So she sets out to prove one way or another whether Marcus is telling her truth, all the while she's keeping this from her parents. I really enjoyed the dynamics of this book and seeing Zoe kind of realize that there is a possibility that her dad is innocent and that she has to kind of figure that out on her own. She is also doing so with the help of a sort of friend. Like, it's a friend that she's had a falling out with, and he kind of finds out what's going on, and she's kind of reluctantly letting him in because she doesn't completely trust him because of the falling out. So I think that adds an interesting dynamic to the story, and I enjoy getting to see her working through this stuff with her dad while also working through the stuff with her friend. I also think it's interesting that she's trying to keep this from her parents because she knows they wouldn't approve of what she's doing, as her mom does not like to talk about her birth dad at all. I just thought it was a really, really good book, and I like that it kind of highlighted the fact that there are some innocent people in prison who don't belong there, and again, getting to see Zoe kind of discover that fact for herself and look into her father's case. So all in all, I had a pretty decent reading month. What was your favorite book that you read in the month of January? If you've made it this far in the video, leave me rabbit emojis in the comment section below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!